Boop. Okie dokie, we're back. Let's pop back over. So this will be the start of Chapter 3, and just a second as we go over the current build we're using, because some things changed, and yeah, some things changed. I was thinking of the very long intermission episode before this, and I don't think I'll sum up that entire saga. We'll just go with the results. And the results basically are something very similar to, I think, what I was using in Chapter 1. Maybe, yeah, in late Chapter 1. So we're using the Turner rifle. The reason for that is I needed more consistent damage, and this just turned out to be basically just a well-balanced rifle of everything I needed, which is kind of what its description is. So it's helping me keep the stagger bar up. It can apply pressure in closer range because of the higher rate of fire, and because it reloads quicker, it can, well, keep the pressure still going. Still using the Javelin Alpha, it has a ridiculous stagger punish, but against most targets, that's all it's going to be used for because I have to take a firing stance to shoot it. We switched off the big medium, I think they're medium missiles, back to the plasma missiles, which gives me all 3 damage types again. But the main reason was I noticed that my medium missiles were just kind of missing a lot. Not sure why, but these have been more consistently accurate. They're pretty much a workhorse for every player who plays this game. Kind of almost like a baseline to really compare what you're giving up for. You can see other missiles in here that I tried out. But yeah, these are just all reliable, and they also have a quicker recharge, so matching up with the Turner rifle, they're both good at keeping pressure up for each other. So yeah, kind of a standard build. Say nothing too special about it. The Javelin might be the most special thing, because I traded out the traditional melee weapon for kind of a ranged punish on a leg type that usually I don't think uses bazookas too often because of that firing stance. They're pretty ridiculous on spider or quadrupeds and tanks. The FCS, we're still using the medium range one. I don't remember if I ever switched off of it. We're using the Alula booster, high speed, which matches up well with the Ming Tang generator, which does not have good energy firearm specialization. Thankfully, that doesn't affect the missiles. But in return, is also just kind of like a workhorse. It recharges super fast, which goes well with the boosters. Finally, I had a spare point, so we're going to try out assault armor. I usually use the passive terminal armor, which kicks in when you're about to get shot down because you don't have to think about it. But that one costs more tuning points than I had. I think that's about it for the intro, and I'm excited to hop into the missions. So let's start Chapter 3. Here we go.
Got a job for you, 621. It's a request from one of the Balaam companies.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This job comes from our subsidiary, Dafeng. The operation will take place in the central ice fields, Yalmar Mine. We want you to stage an attack on the Arquebus survey camp located there. After digging into the ice field, Arquebus launched survey drones to gather data. Whatever they found is sure to contain clues as to the whereabouts of the coral convergence. Put simply, your job is to seize the data. We're counting on you, Gun 13.
Okay, it's another rare scavenger hunt mission. But before that, I'm actually going to pause it real quick because I forgot to fill up my water. But As usual, since this series is a recording, it'll be instant. So BRB, boop, boop, okie dokie. Got my water. Let's go find these data thingies. Sortie, that means go.
621, are you still hearing things? Tell me if it happens on the job. I'll make adjustments.
Maybe test that out.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Extract the data from the birth survey drones, then get out.
Maybe do those kinds of checks before you send your one ace-in-the-hole mercenary into live combat. To be fair, I've been doing pretty well, though.
Huh? An intruder!
Solo AC.
That looked
Must
cool.
be an independent merc.
Taking Balin's money, no doubt. Intercept!
It's a thingy.
621, eliminate obstructions as you see fit. But remember that the data is your priority.
You made your choice. Maybe I made it for you. Kinda came in guns blazing. We've all got a job to
Commence
do.
retrieval, 621.
I'll let you read this and then I'll sum it up with my own conclusions. Okay, so that's mainly just the old coral from the fires of Ibis being left over when it blew up. But they found 20% extra that might be live.
Remnants of the fire still drift in Rubicon's atmosphere. Trails of residual coral, like the one we passed through during our journey here.
I bet you're worth points. Time it right here. I'm deflecting. Got you. Yeah, got another combat log. Combat log cabin. Can you do multi-lock? You can, okay.
That makes 2.
I was gonna say I can count, but honestly I cannot. Okay, let's see.
Even the Rubiconians have forsaken this lifeless place. If the PCA has their eye on it, Coral must be involved.
So basically the PCA, who is a planetary closure administration. People had the giant helicopter. Built these bases to contain the coral after the fires. But then they just built the space containment, like that big satellite from the opening. which made these kind of redundant, so they abandoned them. Now it looks like Arquebus moved in. Because not even the Rubicon Liberation Front wants to be here. Honestly, probably don't need to fight many of you.
That's 3.
Don't do it, helicopter. Sorry, I was adjusting my microphone a little bit. So for this one, there is a mysterious hole that's doing some kind of ECM counter stuff. So that might be where the coral is.
Who knows what's out there on this vast sheet of ice?
You in the AC! What are you doing here?
Looks like their MTs just got home. Shut them down.
I'll let you land. Try out this multi-lock. Okay, just me and you, Bubby. Get another bazooka and no. Ouch. How do I repair?
2 repair kits
Like that.
remaining.
Good dodge, me. Surprised it didn't do that much damage. Really, Bubby? Just go home. There's no way you'll be cool. Guess I came in from the back. Clever me. What shall be? There's one in the middle. Yeah. There it is. Sorry, Bubby. Go take your lunch break. You're also out to lunch. Your missiles are better than mine. Go home. Really? Go. Wait. You are just tiny helicopters. It's a waste. Anyway.
This should be the last one.
So, also the giant hole. I don't know why they're so surprised that there could be a giant hole under ice. Maybe that's weird? I don't know.
Very interesting. I'll make a copy of this.
Attention Gun 13 Raven! Looks like you ruffled some feathers. They're taking their drones back to HQ. I want you to find them and stop them.
What? I don't know what that means. Didn't I already scan the drones? Touched right into that one. Eat those. You can have this.
One repair kit remaining.
I think I upgraded those repair kits. Oh. I'm surprised that this is here. I don't think this mission was that taxing for a happy locker. I won't say no, though. Well, to be fair, I did spend 2 repair kits.
AC! That must be the independent merc. Shut it down before Balaam gets hold of our data.
Did I turn off my lock-on?
621.
No. A little more. Bait. Shoot.
Wait! What's that sound?
What sound? What? Oh.
Laser sweep. Watch out, Raven.
That ship. It's
Hello.
identifying as PCA. That's not subject guard. Did they send in an enforcement squad?
Raven, fight back.
How, Air?
621. That's an LC. The PCA's rank and file, and a big step up from subject guard MTs.
It's too fast. Be careful, Raven.
It's not that fast. It just hits hard.
Remaining.
See?
LC destroyed.
Okay, we need some cover. Didn't expect the psychic barriers. I know I can find some cover. Channel Berlioz. With some worse piloting. Almost cool. Almost cool. Now we're cool.
Picking up a massive heat signature in the distance. Raven, evasive action.
Give me an arrow, maybe? Whoa.
Enemy fire.
I didn't think those ships had rail guns.
One repair kit remaining.
Coming in hot. Kinda anticlimactic. Sometimes that's what good work looks like.
AP at 50%.
Can't tell if I did good or not on this mission.
Looks like the coast is clear. The closure area is SG's jurisdiction. Why send an enforcement squad in a warship? Special mission, maybe? Or was it? Wait. Over there.
Trespassers to Rubicon, this is your warning. Disarm and withdraw from the closure area immediately.
Cool. Well, at least they didn't send all those ships at me. Though they're surprisingly squishy if you just go on the bridge and attack them. I don't remember where I learned that from, but it's probably something Air or Walter maybe should have said. And take a little sip of something. Yeah, I'll take a sip before going to the next screen. I want to hear what happens. Maybe I also made a funny face while I cleaned my face. Nice. What do we get? Ooh, those are some good-looking legs.
Hey, Raven. It's me, Rusty. Your old buddy from the Vespers. Haven't talked since we climbed the wall. I'd love to catch up, but I'll cut to the chase. The PCA has deployed its suppression fleet. And now it's laying down the law all over Rubicon. We've already lost several survey bases, and Balam's in a sorry state too. For their part, the Rubicon Liberation Front sees this as an opportunity. If you ask me, they're counting their eggs before they're hatched. At this rate, the Corps, the Rubiconists, and the independent mercs will go down together. I'm sending you a request from the Archibus group. We could use the wall climbers' help.
Okie dokie.
One new message.
I see you got a call from V4. I've been contacted as well, by the Balam group. Seems both sides have been forced to halt the coral survey. Check the briefings, 621.
Briefings?
Raven, I've picked up a good job for you too. I know you've established yourself as one of the corporation's preferred mercenaries. But I was hoping you might learn more about the people who live on Rubicon.
I was waiting for like 10 million arena missions to pop up too. That way I wouldn't be sure what to do. Looks like we're safe from another 3 hours of combat. I thought those would look better, but not with this core. A little too skinny? Sleek would be the word. So I think I'll stick with my bell bottoms. It's kind of what they look like. If I get the Mind Alpha core. I don't already have it, do I? No. Might look good with the Orbiter core. Promise I will stay on. That looks even sillier. So I was saying, I promise I'll stay on track. I forgot about my dumb assault armor. Should have used it. Oh yeah, okay. So do I have choices now? Yeah. Assassination mission. Tunnel sabotage. I wish it said who was from what. Guess we can watch the briefings and see. I think that's with the RLF. We'll listen to it first, but we'll probably save it for the second run.
We've received a job from the Rubicon Liberation Front. Let's take a look at the request.
Raven, we have a mission we'd like to offer you.
Yeah, we'll save that one. So funny thing about Air, it's not her fault, it's just kind of the writing and how the game ended up. But she sets you on pretty much every single assassination mission in the game. And she's so nice, she seems so nice. And she's like, hey, like I have an idea, like let's go just like sneak in to this base and like poison their coffee. It's like, what the heck, Air? Kind of intense. We'll see that in the second playthrough though. Because all the assassinations kind of have to do with RLF anyway. And that's their route. For this one though, I don't think I get to do both. Watch me end up doing all three. I believe this one has a part I like though.
Got a job for you, 621. The Balaam Group sent us a request.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This request comes from our affiliate Dafeng. We will be conducting a diversionary operation to attract the PCA's attention. You are to report to the Engebret Tunnel in the Central Ice Field. It's a derelict watch point, slated for restoration by the PCA in the near future. Infiltrate the tunnel, then find and destroy the sensor they're planning to repair. The objective is to distract the PCA and divert forces from their local base. Briefing over. Counting on you, Gun 13.
Yeah, we'll do this one because the other one's Arquebus. Might end up having to do all of them, which would be even better.
I don't think Dafeng appreciates your true value. I'll talk to them.
It's a good manager. Brain controls you. Kind of. But also looks out for
Main
you.
system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy the old sensor at the end of the underground tunnel. This place may be derelict, but it won't be left undefended. Keep your guard up, 621.
Roger that. Yeah, these characters have layers. There's a lot of verticality to this one, if I remember right. Though you also come here for different reasons, if I remember right. Sorry, this one's not going to be smooth because I'm going to need to explore and probably find nothing.
Code 1-5, unaffiliated AC.
Give that person a raise.
Watch your step. There's a faint coral response coming from the bottom. It must be linked to an underground vein.
PCA is kind of a step above. Their basic units are dodging and stuff. It's the Abyss. Oh, little buggy mines. I remember you. Down this way.
Gun 13, come in, Raven. PCA ground forces are headed your way earlier than planned. Make sure they stay busy. You know what to do. Over and out!
You heard him, 621. Destroy the target and get out of there.
I wanted to explore. Those look like boxes. I see you. Turn off this auto lock for a second. It's dragging me all over the place. Did I hear something? Aside from these people. Splash damage. Okay, what's up here? There's a bloop noise. I'm not crazy. I'm hearing a bloop noise. I find Manus. Speculated to be the furtive pygmy. Or just little minds as I get scared by my own shadow. Literally, that scared me. It was big. Now it's not big. See? Now it's big. I heard it again. What are you? Okay, I think this is a thing. Can I multi-lock? I'll take it. Oh. Nope. Nope. Let's get under you. Back to the wall. Okay. I think that's an LC, Light Cavalry. Maybe not, that was very squishy. Oh, it was an LC. Combat log. Okay, here's the secret box. Yeah, the nebula. It's like a super fast shooting plasma rifle that I think I like. Probably not as much as my regular rifle, but it'll be good to have. It's also a cool name, Nebula. Where am I? Caves are my natural enemy. This would be a cool place to have something. I think this is the start of the mission, yes? That means I kinda know where I am. Just need to go the other way in a more straightforward fashion. Like so. There's that Squeako scan again. It's gonna drive me crazy because I don't know what it is. It's probably fine. Not dealing with those. Yes, I am. Is that ECM gas? Wait, I remember something. Let's walk.
That's the target. It's protected by a basic shield. Just hit it from the inside.
Walter scared me. Thought there was something in here. This game can be a little bit spooky. Has tension, large abandoned facilities, echoey noises, voices in your head telling you to assassinate people, living gasoline. There's a lot going on. Now let's hope I remembered how I got here.
Target destroyed. Mission accomplished. The coral surge. That shouldn't have been enough to... 621, pull out, now! Don't touch the coral current. Your armor can't take it.
Code 1-5, target AC spotted. Is who's responsible?
They're not your priority, 621.
I got turned around. Oh no. Look, bubbies, y'all need to run too.
Gun 13 Raven, what's going on? Who's that Trevor? Report your status.
We can answer that later. Get out now, 621.
Code 31C. What's the system verdict?
Proceed. How exactly?
You're almost to ground
Almost.
level. Hurry, Raven.
1 repair kit remaining.
Where is the ground level? Do you know? Your combat log.
AP at 50%.
Excuse me? Oh, stupid little cave.
Straight up.
Harry, you could have said that first.
Coral's coming.
621, don't fall behind.
Remember when I said I should have named my AC the Moth? Don't I look like one flying into all these walls?
You made it, somehow. This job's finished. Head back and rest, 621.
Yeah,
One
somehow.
misstep, and that coral surge would have swallowed you whole. Raven, must you always put your life on the line?
Couldn't you talk to them for me? Aren't they your friends? That looks cool. Yeah, directions are not my strong suit, but it was a very understanding and considerate explosion base, because it let me get out first. There's our nebula rifle. A new log. Probably some talkies.
One new message.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven! I have a message for you from Commander Michigan, following your success at the Angabred Tunnel. Sounds like you stared death in the face when all that coral came rushing up. That's one way to light a fire under your ass. Keep it alive for the next field trip. Over and out!
Over and out. Very unlikely to actually use this. Where is it? Where is it? It's actually for the other arm. go buy it for? Oh, that's buy, because I'm a dummy. It's got some more oomph with a lot less range. Maybe. It has high effective range. Let's try it real quick without me getting looped into a sudden intermission. Because to actually use this properly, I would need to start changing generators and other stuff because it's a energy rifle. Really cool looking. Kind of slow moving. Does explode though. Overheats pretty quickly too. Why not a gun you want by itself? Interesting. Okay, how are we doing on time? I think we have time for one more. Maybe not. Let me scout ahead. Maybe it's pick 2 or maybe it is do all 3. I guess we'll find out on the next episode. Keep this from getting too long because then it takes forever to upload to YouTube. Even if they are the same session. Okay, so thanks for watching. That'll be it for this one. Next one, we will do the next 1 to maybe 2 missions. We'll see what pops up. Lots of surprises, because I don't remember anything about Chapter 3. Thanks for watching again. Bye, you.